I want to know what caused the accident.
Gossips, trending, viral content, celebrity lifestyle. Welcome to...
Hello everyone, I welcome you guys to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, I'll be reminding you to subscribe and put on the notification bell. Don't forget to leave a comment at the comment section. Yesterday at 11:30 p.m, Kuame Eugene was involved in a car accident. He crashed his Range Rover into a tipper truck at the Achimota overhead towards the Jolo traffic lights. He was quickly rushed to the hospital with a broken arm. Kuame Eugene's management and record label, Lynx Entertainment, just published a press release confirming the incident. According to Lynx Entertainment, Kuame Eugene is alive and responding to treatment. I read, press release, accident involving Kuame Eugene. Lynx Entertainment wishes to inform the public that Kuame Eugene is alive and currently receiving treatment following a car crash on Sunday, March 17, 2024. Our artist sustained some injuries together with one passenger but currently responding to treatment. We appreciate the outpour of love from fans, media and the general public, but we plead the artist is given much space at this moment as he begins his recovery. An eyewitness who was right at the incident narrated what caused the accident and how he rescued Kuame Eugene from his damaged vehicle and was rushed to the hospital. This was a conversation on His FM. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel whilst you're listening to the eyewitness.
So looking at the way he's looking, but there was blood coming out from his mouth. If you check on his right arm, that was where he had a serious injury, because the wrist, to check, there was dislocation, and then there was some cuts on the arm. So you could see blood oozing. So myself, the blood was all over me. So I got stained with the blood. So looking at the situation, how I was looking, I had to organize one of the guys around to take him to the hospital. And then I organized another vehicle to take his guy along after he has removed anything that belonging in the car. And then they rushed them to UGMC hospital. So myself, I remained there and called my guy at Achimota police station to inform me of the accident, and if he can get his guy to quickly come to the scene, because I didn't want the tipper truck drivers to run away, because maybe when they realized that it was quite Eugene and the impact of the accident, I was thinking maybe they may even abandon their vehicle and run, because the guys on the ground were very furious and they wanted to even attack them, but I had to intervene and make sure that I stand there for the police to come so I can hand them over for them to also tow the vehicle to the police station. So I did that. They came, they towed the car, I handed the boys to them. They came and then they took my details, and then after that they followed me to UGMC. So I made them sit in one of the guys' car who followed me, and we went to the UGMC. When we got there, by that time there were some people there who heard about the news, and then they also rushed to the hospital. So I got there. He was receiving treatment, and the wounds were dressed. His guy was complaining of headache and some pain, headache, neck pain, back pain, and then So I was there to Richie, the musician, came with his guys, and then some other guys started coming. So that was where I just handed over, and then I came home. So I left there around 3 a.m. I got home from 11:30 to 3 a.m. before I came back home. So I don't know. And the police people took my details that they will call me this morning, since I was the one who was the first person there, and I was also the one who called them to rush to the scene. So I'm yet to receive a call from there. And myself, I'm even yet to call Kuame Eugene, because I spoke with the woman. There was a lady there who came, and then
I want to know what caused the accident. Could it be that the vehicle they crashed in was parked? Could it be before we even talk about the damage of the vehicle? It was a moving vehicle.
Well, it was a moving vehicle. It wasn't parked, but it was moving at a slow pace. Was
Kuame Eugene raving?
Yes, he was the one driving.
I mean, was he speeding?
Oh, not over speeding. You know, the range is fast. It's a faster car. You know, it's a sports car, and so you expect it to be driving slowly at that point. But if he was actually overspeeding, I am not sure we can even pick any pieces from that car.
Right.
So, and you see, the N1, you see, I've always been complaining about this. You know, the road is very dark. All the street lights are not functioning.
So you're saying that it could be that Kuame Eugene didn't see the vehicle in front of him. Okay.
You see, if you use that stretch carefully, and you are heading towards, let's say, DSTV multi-choice, after Achimoto override, there's a footbridge
right
of you.
Right.
And that footbridge, I don't know what is there, but they have fixed some lighting there. I don't know. It's like a football lighting. Like, it is so flashy.
That's right.
That when you get to that point and you are driving, you get to that point. Look, it will blind you. And so the next car ahead of you, I'm telling you, because I've used that route for 6 years now. And so if you are not too careful driver on that stretch, you are not familiar with that route carefully, and you pass under that foot brake, and you meet that light and it flash on you, if you don't take time, the next car ahead of you, because you are blind, and by the time you'll be back, it will take a while. And so that was where, just right after that point, the accident happened. And that tipper driver was also driving without a tail light.
Wow. No reflectors, no tail lights?
Nothing. And the street is dark. And when the light also flashes you go blind. So before Kuame Eugene could say, Jack, this is a vehicle ahead of me, it was too late for him. He applied brakes, but looking at the speed of the vehicle, it was too late for him. But at least he survived because he made an effort. Other than that, it would have been something else. Because when I saw it, I thought I was even watching a movie. Because it was down filter. So quickly, in fact, my fear was that the vehicle could even catch fire. Usually, when vehicles, there's an accident, it's possible they could catch fire, because even if the vehicle is still on, So when I arrived there, my fear is, God, let me just bring these people out before this thing can start anything funny here. So they came, I was trying to pull them out, and other motorists parked, they came to help pull them out and all that. So it wasn't as if the vehicle was, it was moving, but at a very slow pace, without a tail light. And the stretch, no street light, totally, completely dark. You see?
How many were there in the vehicle?
There were two. He and his colleague, and there were two. So. And
they both sustained injuries?
Oh yeah. Kuame Eugene seemed to his own seemed to be more serious than the boy, because according to Kuame Eugene, when I went to the hospital, he told me that he has to use his sight. He said he has to collect. He has to use his sight, because when he realized it was too late, he has to use his sight, to crash. So his sight, if you check, was badly squeezed, mangled, because if it had been the guy's side, it would have been fatal. So if you check him, you realize that he is more injured than his colleague. But when we got to because there was blood coming from him, the deep cut on his hand, the mouth, and then the feet. There was one cut and all that.
Hey.
So you see blood coming out. But his friend was okay. You couldn't you will not see, there wasn't any blood all over him and all that. And so he was our main concern. But even though so it was when they got to the hospital, that was where the guy also started complaining that he's having headache, backache, neck pain, and he's now feeling the pain inside him. And then Kuame Eugene was also complaining of severe pain, and they had to give him some medication to calm him down, to make him drowsy a bit, so he could sleep and all that. So that was actually what happened. So.
Okay, Ma. Well, thank you so much. I am extremely grateful